Yo, man, back in action. Let's jump straight into it, man. Shout out to the AAs, that's the Alpo Avengers, because I know they're going to come out in the comment sections on this video due to me mentioning Alpo. I gotta give it to Poe, man. No other ex-hustler or kingpin has a stronger online fan base than Alpo. Facts. He has an online totalitarian cult-like base. One guy even said, "Can you make a video without using Alpo?" No, I can't. Really, I have made videos without mentioning him, but when you ask like that, no. Knight Rider is an Alpo hater. Wait a minute, what? Or they be like, y'all DC dudes mad Alpo did y'all city dirty, and wrong again. At least when it come to me, I never even dissed Alpo. I said he didn't run DC, and all the older guys from the city seem to agree, so how do you get upset about that? If a big time hustler from DC was operating in, let's say, Jersey, I don't care who he is. I'm not going to say he ran Jersey, especially when guys from Jersey are telling me that he didn't. They would know more than me. But anyway, Alpo came to DC, and as long as there's content and interest around his name, I'm going to make videos. And if I get enough AAs in the comments, I'm going to go even harder and make double the Alpo content. So now, let's get it out the way so the Avengers can come with another argument. It's for the views. Alpo name brings views, and no, I can't make any other videos. So I watched the Curtbone Vlad TV interview, the full thing. I hate watching those little clips Vlad released, so yeah, I paid for the Vlad TV exclusive back when Ears to Christ was on there, and never seen a whole video since that time, up until now. First off, round of applause for Curtbone. Yeah, you see, he's obviously smart and didn't let Vlad catch him up, but he still gave a great interview. And there's gonna be a lot of people speaking on YouTube about that interview. Shit, Vlad been making a killing off street shit. Of course, he gonna break it down and have Poe name in the title 15 times, and I'ma capitalize off that algorithm. One thing about Knight Rider, he ain't gonna tell no lies. I may not always know the facts, reported info that was wrong a couple of times, not a lot, but a couple of times based on the info that was out there on Google, but ask me, do I care? Never mind, don't ask that. I would say I don't want to give nothing away, but Vlad gonna do numbers regardless, and the white man don't care if you speak about his shit when he's in a public setting. So I'ma say this, cause I felt this shit in my soul when I heard it, man. Curtbone said Rich Porter pulled him over and said, man, Alpo a little wild and happy-go-lucky, but please look out for him, he a good dude. Wow. That's scary to know that Rich spoke good about Alpo, and I don't care if he cheated Alpo, which that's up for debate. Up for debate. I know that's what Alpo said, that Rich cheated him and lied about it, but we basically taking his word for it because Rich couldn't speak up for himself. He was killed. But let's say that's true. He could have cut Rich off and not fuck with him no more. So yeah, Curtbone spoke about Alpo, Pop, Gary, Tank, and DC as a whole during the 80s and the 90s era. But that right there really got me like, damn man, Alpo went, hold on, jump in the passenger side, we gonna ride out for this one. We gonna ride and talk and check out a couple of areas where some bodies dropped, like Crystal Skating Ring and Sam's Car Wash. Alright, so yeah, Alpo went savage. As far as Porter goes, I believe Bone when he said Rich Porter told him to look out for Poe in the town, meaning DC. Hold up, listen to that power. That's 707 horsepower Hellcat. Yeah, you like that. That's what Knight Rider 707 means. 707 horsepower for those that don't know. But Bone said he set up Alpo and Lil Pop meet. Alpo came to him about the problems he was running into while Bone was in DC jail. Yeah, shit was wild back then. I always given Alpo his props for his communication skills. Being able to cut into certain key players and survive in the city, in a sense. I just don't agree with the snitching and killing people, man. Not the people you were close to. Some people say Wayne Perry got played, but I don't think so. And I don't blame Wayne Perry for taking that opportunity to run with Alpo. You don't really know who gonna snitch, man. Curtbone even said it in the Vlad interview that he thought Ray would stand tall, but he cracked. So I don't blame Wayne Perry at all for not seeing Alpo for who he really was. Man, shit happens. So Alpo told, and no one really knows how much info Alpo shared with law enforcement, like Timothy Cohen and Mark Mullen. Those murders happened at the Sam's Car Wash. And the October 21st daylight killings of Timothy Cohen and Mark Mullen at Sam's Car Wash in Oxon Hill. This is Sam's Car Wash, and the police were investigating him on that situation. Whether or not if he had something to do with it, because Alpo did not get deep into all of his murders.
Now, the murders that you're charged with in D.C., which ones are those? Like I said, those 8 of them, we go into more detail on it, but 8 of them are in New York. I mean, 8 of them are in D.C., and I think 2 is in Maryland. Maryland.
All public info, by the way. Moving along, sidebar. I reached out to a close comrade of Shorty Pop. I ain't getting no response, and that was about a week ago. I wanted to see if I could get some new info on him as a young man to potentially do another video titled Lil Pop, A Troubled Soul. Going to his old stomping grounds. Man, I said any deep dive documentary style videos that I do moving forward, I want to at least have one person who is familiar with the individual. But that didn't pan out. I started thinking, I kind of let everybody gas me up to reach out to established people from the area, associates and so forth. I did reach out to a few and either got no answer or they tried to play me. So I said, hold on. Up until this point, I've been doing my own thing without any cosigns from anyone. My channel was still growing. In fact, when I talked to Iz, I had about 1,200 subs. Now I got over 3K subs. I don't need to reach out to anyone. I don't need no stamp of approval or to be solidified. I'm sharing my opinion based on public information. And sometimes, and I do mean sometimes, I do on-site locations where things happened at. Scratch that, I'ma keep doing what I'm doing. If someone end up reaching out to me later, after they feel I have enough clout, then cool. But I'm not reaching out to nobody else. I'ma do what I want, and if it get views or interest, cool. If not, so be it. It is what it is. That shit been fucking with my creativity, and I ain't gonna let it happen no more. This YouTube shit still new. I'm learning though. A couple of videos coming soon about 50 Cent, something that I noticed about his situation, and I want to talk about it. Down to the AAs, Avengers, assemble.